Lee, 2 more defensive to the Lonsdale belt, and then you own it outright. Is that something you think about?
Just one more.
Just one more.
Do your research, James.
Ed, you spoke about him going for the European title. Alexander Niskurtian's got that belt. Do you see making that fight in Wales?
Yeah, I spoke to his promoter this morning actually. That's the fight that we want for June the 15th in Wales. It's important to get that Lonsdale belt. There is a lack of challengers, I feel, for that title. And no disrespect to the potential challengers out there, but you know, Martin Lindsay is a very good fighter, tough as nails. I mean, he hit him with every shot going, and he went into his backyard and didn't lose a round, really. So, and Martin Lindsay's really levels above most other featherweights in the UK, so it's difficult to find an opponent that's going to give him a fight on the April the 20th. He's also Commonwealth champion, so that's an option to defend that title, but it would be nice to be able to get that Lonsdale belt outright. And I think with Lee, you probably might see more of a traditional route. I know that we've gone down IBF routes or WBC routes with final eliminators and stuff like that, but I think this European title fight is a fight that can be made, I think, hopefully for June the 15th. We can go down that route, get a solid ranking with all the governing bodies, and then another big fight in September as well, and then kick on. I want to build him in Wales, but obviously we've got the ability with a lot of big shows with Froch and other world title fights coming to UK where he can be a big part of those shows as well. But I do want to build him in his hometown effectively, or I know he's not from Cardiff, but I think that's important. He needs that solid base. But I think Lee Selby is going to be someone that appeals to the whole of the boxing fan base, not just people in Wales. He's got that style that not many have got, where people will love to watch him. And I think they're going to be very, very excited. And when you've got that ability and that kind of style, you don't always have to focus just on Wales. But I think it's important that we showcase him on the 20th, then go back home for a big show on June the 15th. And then who knows in September. I think, like Chris says, it won't be long before he's outboxing in America, because he's that good, and I think he's the kind of person that would be more than comfortable to go over and challenge for the world title in America. The aim is to make him big enough that we can make that happen here, but I don't think he's going to have any problems going over there to take the belt off someone.
Secondly, he's been moved out of his 15 fights, 6 of them have been for titles, notably for his 9th fight for Welsh area title. Do you anticipate moving him again along at that same pace, looking for him to defences and then straight away off that European?
Yeah, it's all really down to the team. Chris, Jamie and Tony Boyle, whatever they want us to do. If they say to him, right, we want to speed him up a little bit, we'll speed him up a little bit. If they say we want to slow him down a little bit, we'll slow him down a little bit. I think at the moment, the number of fights he's had and the progression he's taken has been perfect. The Lindsay fight was would have been such a good learning fight for him, because it was in a packed arena, 7,000 people, all booing him, against a really solid fighter and campaigner in Lindsay. And that will really bring him on to his next, fight, and then the European title fight, a bit more pressure, tough fight in Cardiff, and then moving on to whatever level they want to move to. If they want to defend the European title, we defend the European title. If they want to move on to challenge for a world title, maybe we'll look for that final eliminator or interim belt or something like that. But I think that depending on how quickly they want to move, that Lee Selby will be challenging for world titles, in around a year's time. Alright guys, thank you very much. Break for one-on-ones, and April the 20th, Lee Selby out, first time, live on Sky Sports. See you there.